episode 2 of Rando Chats with Joleen. We have Renee here. Renee, welcome. I decided to do a last minute little Rando Chats with Joleen because that's what vlogging is about. Just coming on and talking, and then also doing edited vlogs and stuff like that. You know, a little less formal and all that good stuff. I'm actually going to, Renee, make you a mod of the Joleen Blogs channel. Let me just open. I have to do it from my YouTube here. So, hey. Oh, I thought I could do it. Oh, I have to be logged in under Joleen Blogs. Go on, Joleen. You're under your other account. So I hope you guys are having a good night. This will be an interactive chat, so feel free to let me know how you're feeling and all your thoughts, opinions, and all that stuff. Okay, Renee has been added as a moderator. Yes. Okay. Does this mean I get to join the mod chat? You got to talk to the other mods for the other channels and see if they let you in. I got invited to my own mod chat, so I don't know how it works. But yeah, so I have no idea how that works. But good evening, everyone. Yes, Steven's here. Odell chick, hello, Lalaboo. Hello. Yeah, so I'm in full on vacation mode. Like I got vacation brain, but I have stuff that I need to still do for work. I have a couple more days, and then I'm outie on vacation, and I'll still go live and stuff here and there. Read this. Hello, read this. So make sure you guys smash the like. I'm kind of working to do more lives because it's the quickest way to get watch hours, and I would like Joleen Vlogs, this channel, to get monetized, and we're like 3,000 hours away from monetization, and I have to reach that by the end of the year. So I figure, why not go live with all of you whom I love so much? And I gotta get some, sorry about that, so I have to get some stuff done. I have to send out some bracelets, so I thought I would multitask with everyone and go through who I still owe bracelets to in my emails and just talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of a laugh. So what is going on in everyone's world? What's happening? Look at all these I have so many bracelets, and I still owe so many people bracelets from our last trivia, and I thought, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna mail them, and then I just got super busy. Okay. Oh my God, you did? Steven, thank you for telling me that. That's so sweet of you. You got so many compliments on the skull bracelet you gifted me. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. I am so happy that you like the skull bracelet. Yay, and that other people do too. Hi, Tilly. Tilly's like, why are we live again? What's going on? But I have quite a few people I have to mail bracelets out to still, and I don't want people to think I forgot about them. What was that? So I heard ghosts in my house. This could be a haunted Rando Chats with Joleen. I think it's just Tilly. Is that you, Tilly? Oh, it is. She tries to get in the little TV stand we have. It locks shut, but she likes to climb in there in the storage area. Yeah, 3,000 watch hours. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Mm-hmm. The weather has been gorgeous here. Lala, where are you? Feel free to dox yourself in the chat if you want. Okay. Yeah, feel free to use your alternative or your alternate accounts. I wanted to do an emergency sipping key with Busy just for fun because I'm in vacation mode, and there's so much to talk about in that world, but it sucks because he's on East Coast time. So he's sleeping. He's for sure sleeping by now because he's a responsible adult. And for me, it's only 9 p.m. So I'm like, party. And I'm not saying if you're not sleeping and you're on the East Coast, you're not a responsible adult, because whatever your lifestyle, I'm a night owl. That's just who I am. During the day, I'm like, I'm so tired. So I wanted to go live. So I even tweeted like, wake up, Busy Blue. But we're supposed to go live on Wednesday anyway, to get a live in before I head on vacation. But there's just so many crazy things to talk about. Look at how cute this little bracelet is I made. I was incorporating some silvers. I normally have been preferring golds, but these little silver peace signs with these nice black beads. And then you got a little tassel, red tassel. I thought that was so cute. I think I'm going to send that to somebody on my list here. Oh, it's midnight. I did get my roots touched up. I did. Thank you. I got my hair did. And then I try, after I get my hair done, I try to go as long as I can without washing it so it lasts the longest. And you're also not supposed to wash your hair really that frequently, but I do wash it at least 3 times a week. That might even be too much. I make these bracelets. I then have like a chunkier little black bead with these colored peace signs and then a fun little tassel. And I was going to start my Etsy shop back up and sell them, but I'm having too much fun just giving them away for trivia and stuff like that. And then obviously I have my little, for summer, we have a little lemon. These are lemons and bracelets, and they're so cute. And then I got these little charms that say, made with love. I love it. So they're super cute. I'm like obsessed with making bracelets, but now I have so many. And then I got some that have different beads on them. I kind of have Busy Blue inspired ones. I was going to send him and Tay the Bay bracelets, which I'm still going to, but I know if they're ugly, Busy's going to tell me. And I told him, I don't need to know. Even if you don't like the gift, just pretend you like it. Okay. And then let's see, I got little butterfly blues with a made with love and some more skulls like Steven, but I think I don't know if I sent Steven. I think I sent him black with like gold, but I have some orange and stuff. I'm gonna have a lot of fun making Halloween bracelets around the fall time because I'm really loving the orange and the rust and all those colors. And then I have cute little purple durples. Let's see. Oh, we have like kind of chunkier ones that have some hearts on them and also the made with love. So just so many. And these are kind of fun, funky beads as well. I have a lot. So I owe a lot of people bracelets. So I need to be getting these together. I do like the greens too. I do like random kind of beads. And those peace signs are everything. Thank you, Callie. Thank you so much, sweetie. Pumpkin spice skulls. Oh my God, I can't wait. Cannot wait. Oops. Just dropped one. What did I drop? Oh, this one's not really my fave, but I still owe Atharella some. I owe so many people them. I got to send them, but I mean, just how cute is this? I'm just going to throw whatever I think I would like together and hope other people like it. We got some more greens, skulls, and the peace signs. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. Here's one I think like I was going to send to Busy because it's like the colors of the bees. You know, put your bees in the chat and see if he likes that. I need to think of a themed one for Sarah from Nerdtainment. A themed one for Miranda. Well, Miranda's would be easy. Hers would be like astrology. Honestly, Honecker. This one's a little tight I made. Why did I make it so tight? Who has very small wrists and wants me to send them this bracelet? Because my wrists are actually one of my thinnest parts of my body. So, and then old school, like Avril Lavigne, like, I'm with the skater boy, sissy little boy, those little stars. Remember when everyone was getting star tattoos? And here's a fun one with black beads and then these little shiny blue. Yes, yes, yes. So just so many, but lots of lemon. When Nana was here, we just picked up lots of yellows and citrusy colors for bracelets, which I love. I've been, I think, improving on my making of bracelets. I think I've been improving. I know the skinniest part of my body is my wrists, and my earlobes are very thin. I don't want to brag, but I have very thin earlobes. Thank you very much. Read this. I was about to go to sleep. Good. Don't sleep. Okay. No, you should definitely sleep. It is good for you. All right. So let's see. What do we want to talk about, you guys? Today, obviously, no work. Memorial Day. Had the day off, rested, woke up, talked to my niece and nephew. They're very excited about our family vacation coming up at the end of this week into the end of next week. They're actually going to be with me for a while. So after we do our little family vacation, then my niece and nephew come back to California with me, as do my mom and dad. We're going to stop in Vegas because what? Almost 8-year-old and almost 5-year-old don't want to go to Vegas for a few days. We actually are only doing that because it's very expensive to fly directly here. So we're going to Las Vegas. We thought we'll take them to M&M World. We'll do the kids stuff that they have going on in Vegas, and then just for a few days. And then we'll head back here. We'll rent a car, drive, all that stuff. Oh my gosh, Diana Lee. All right. Well, DM me your Addie. Okay. Giving them all the deets. Well, Chell won't be with us for that part of it. My husband, my cute little husband. Hi, cute husband. Welcome to the chat. Genevra, yay. I had to come over because these sick YT people have me in tears. I need some. What happened? What's the latest? Give us a little breakdown, Genevra, in the chat, because the last I saw was well, I saw quite a few things, and I know me and Busy are going to talk about it on Wednesday, but I saw Cheryl and Andrea go to the Amber channel. Quite a bit was revealed there. Cheryl tore apart the nurse, Maria and Anne, and Cheryl's accent for Anne is hilarious because I don't know what it is. It's definitely not Irish or Scottish. It's something all of its own. And then I saw some of the nurse going nuts. And we can talk about that a little bit. I'm sure me and Busy will talk about that. And then Squirrel Girl is just always on one. I don't know what's going on. Some of us ran out of PTO. Well, I have a lot of PTO, but you know, that's just what happens when you're Joleen. Okay. And then people are wanting me to jump in on, I have a lot of requests. People want me to jump in on other beef happening in other areas. And I'm like, no. What do they say? Not my clowns, not my circus, something like that. But I will say it was very interesting because apparently Cheryl and Andrea said on the Amber channel that JY told them that the reason I don't have Black women follow me and in my chats is because JY told them I only like Black men, and JY said that I don't like, for some reason he would say this, Black women. Like he knows anything. And also, we have all women follow my channel, both my channels. I actually have quite a few. I mean, of all races and all, I don't know. But I was, oh, it's not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay. Yes, got the full 12 hours of time and a half. Go husband, go my hardworking husband. He doesn't fight with people on the internet. He has a job. Single white squirrel is doxing the what? Oh, I was live with Nana. I missed this. Oh my God. These people are so gross. How gross is that? I mean, I should never be surprised by these people. But, oh, Delchick, well, I'm here. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I don't think, it's like, why would you even listen to him? He doesn't. Oh, Mims, want to join me for my little talkie talk? I dropped the linky. You don't got to show your facey, even though you're super cutie. We can talk about it. I can tell you the latest, and you don't have to comment on it because Mims stays out of any kind of, we're talking about all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to drop the link for Mims and maybe he'll take me up on my offer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Genevra. What a bunch of buttholes. Okay, so Mims, I dropped the link for if you want to join. Chelsea said, can't the kids coming to the desert are taking it all. Yeah, we're going to have the kiddos in the desert, and I'm so excited. I'm thinking I might take them to Legoland. My friend was telling me that Legoland is like the place to go with kids. I think it's in Carlsbad or it's near there or something. I got to look into it clearly. But yes, I'm so sorry, Genevra. That is so shitty. I always will drop the link for Mims. Mims is fancy. He has a movie theater. He goes live from his movie theater. What should I tell him? His theater. So Mims. Yeah, Chell is hardworking. Chell is saving lives. Chell is doing the Lord's work. He does not have time. I don't know how these people have time to do all these crazy things. And they always all say, oh, well, Chell, you're my favorite person. But they always say like, oh, I don't have any time. I don't have any time to watch this. I don't have any time to watch this. It's like, you have all the time to watch this. That's all you people do is watch this shit and get in fights with each other. None of you go live with your moms. None of you have functioning relationships. You're just online doxing people, being buttholes. Okay. But I think it's so funny that they all say, I don't watch, but yet they all know everything that's going on. They know all the facts. Someone texted it to me. Nobody texted it to you. You have watched all the channels. You got sock accounts you watch from, and you're looky in here. So no, you're looking for stuff about yourself. That's the thing about the nurse. That girl loves streams about herself. Oh my God. She's constantly, because she finds them so quick. You know, there was a lot today. Okay, so I found out from Reddit, okay? And I totally watched it. And I'm not going to be one of those fake people that's like, I didn't watch it. I watched it. Okay, so the nurse went live. Mims, way to be a bummer. So I watched it and she's very upset, right? Because somebody, I don't know who Doom is. So there's someone named Doom or Dom or something who called her out. He sounded fun. I don't know anything about him. And about her, she's really upset about this bread puppy shower thing. Like, girl, no one would be dragging your puppy shower or any of that or your Amazon wish list if you didn't do it to everybody else. You dragged everybody else about theirs. You and your little friends, your little cult, dragged everybody else about their stuff. And so now people are like, oh, that's ironic, don't you think? And then they act like they're saving. It's like adopt, don't shop. I get it. Some people, you know, whatever. But you're also sitting up there with two rescuers talking about how you got this bread dog. And she's like, I had to get the bread dog because my husband was watching the last season of the OC and they had a beagle on there and the beagle died and he wasn't able to get over it. John Wick. And I don't know, someone watched John Wick. I watched John Wick and I don't remember a beagle dying. But apparently, you know, that's what happened. Buttholes are good for our body. They are not. Wait, hey, buttholes are so good for our body. They are not as useful. Oh yeah, these people are not as useful. So they're butt plugs, but butt plugs can be useful too. So I don't know. But hey, Miss T. So yeah, she's like, someone watched John Wick and there's a beagle that died. And so now I have to get a bread beagle. And I don't even care, but like, why do people have to get so upset about that? I'm just like, oh, the thing is, if you didn't care, you wouldn't comment on it. That's the thing. That's a little weird. It's just like, you guys have been so horrible to so many people. So people are going to have opinions. People are going to have opinions about you. You know, broken on glass. People are going to have opinions. The beagle's a big part of the story. Chell makes me watch all the John Wicks. All I know is Keanu Reeves looks like, why in every John Wick does he fight like he has a broken leg? And he walks like Frankenstein. I love Keanu Reeves, but in The Matrix, he's like, shh, shh, shh. And in John Wick, he's like, And I'm like, how is he beating everybody up? Does he have like supernatural Buffy strength? Because he's not moving like he can beat everybody up. You know, John Wick is awesome. But I don't think it's a reason to get a bred dog. I think there's just like so many rescues right now and so many dogs you can save. So not only like these people are just so not self-aware. And you're going to get criticized because that's what your whole channels are based on, criticizing others, yet you can't take a little bit of criticism about your bred dog. It makes no sense, you guys. It makes no sense. So she was going off. And this was like early this morning. It was early, like 5 a.m. or something, her time, or 6 a.m. And she was like, don't worry, guys, I was driving, but I'm not driving. And then we hear her driving. So it's like, but you are driving. And it sounded like she went to get a pack of cigarettes because she was like, it sounded like she was packing the cigarettes, but then she told us she doesn't smoke. So do you pack a vape like you would pack a thing of cigarettes? I don't know. And then she's like, I got to reply to this guy. He's such a loser. And then she's just the worst because she's like talking about this man's house and his looks. And it's like, girl, you're like 43. You got kids and you're sitting there ripping apart. Like, oh my God, and I saw him and highlight. Let me see if I can get a filter. I had a fun filter for her yesterday that I really liked, or the other day on Sipping Key. I don't waste all my Sipping Keyisms for this, but she was just kind of like, okay, he looks so gross. And his house was like gross. And he has an ashtray that's like so full. And he looks really poor, like really poor. Yeah. Am I saying that? Yeah, I am. The nurse, really poor. It's just like, show me your house, you hoarder, nasty. Look at you. Yeah. Anyways, I'm hitting this vape or cigarettes. I don't know. My camera's not on, so you can't tell, but it sounds like I'm packing some cigarettes. She's like, I'm not even doing her voice. She's like, hey, y'all, I didn't even want to have to go live about this. I did not want to have to go live about this. I didn't. I don't even care. I don't even listen. Nobody listens. I just happened to maybe possibly find it because somebody texted to me. Okay, y'all, I'm so sick of this. You can't even get a bred puppy in 2022 without people talking shit about you. Okay, this is so ridiculous. They are so jealous of me and my beagle. It's because somebody died in John Wick. There was a dog in John Wick, and he totally did. He did it. Okay, and so then like I had to get one, and I just wanted that dog to be raised with my family, and then we're gonna put it up on the wall. You know, once it dies of natural causes, next to the deer. That's just what we're doing. Okay. So that's what's happening, but it's so crazy. They're just hating on me, and I don't really care, but I care. But I don't care, but I care. But I also don't care. Sure, I could have rescued a beagle, la la boo, but that is my prerogative if I want to breed a big. It's my baby. It's my baby. It's my baby. It's my baby. My bracelets are so cute. Look how cute they are. We got these. We got greeny weenies. We got lemons. We got, this is Texas Peace. Little tassels and stuff. Then we got little like blue ones for little boys or girls. And then we got little pink ones for little boys or girls. And then these, oh, we have so many fun ones. We got more greens. We got more butterfly kisses. We got fun little wood ones. You got chunky monkeys right here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so Kelly said the beagle died pretty quick in the first John Wick movie. His wife gave him that puppy, and that's why it's a big part of the story. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that's why I got the beagle, because it affected my whole family. Y'all, I can't even believe this is so ridiculous that people want to tell me not to get a beagle from a breeder. I can if I want to. And let's just take a look at the people saying I can't, okay? Looks like they're poor. It looks like they're ashtrays. You're smoking in your house? Not me. I open a window, okay? So anyways, I don't have time for this. I don't watch this. I don't know about this, but I'm only doing this sometimes, which is every time. I only do this every time, but also sometimes. Okay. So, y'all, I just can't. Like, I'm trying to do a good thing. Just give this money to the breeder. I'm trying to support this breeder. You know, breeders need jobs too. They really do. They do. I could have got a miniature one, which was way cuter and fits in my pocket. And I decided, you know what? No, I'm going to go up one size. I went up to the second littlest one because I'm a good person. Okay. Thank you for loving my lip gloss, vape. Shout out to Laneige. My favorite lip gloss, Gummy Bear. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Okay. So that is, let me see if I can get back to normal. Okay. So that was funny to listen to because she just went on and on about this damn guy. And it's like, if I commented on every person that made a mean video about me or made a critical video about me, that's all I would be doing. That's what my whole channel would be. And it wouldn't be very fun. But I think that's what these people started doing YouTube on. So that's like what they're going to do forever and ever. Amen. So it's crazy. Hi, Couch Potato Queens. You're here. I just spilled it myself. I just got so excited. I spilled it myself. Yeah. How would they make? Exactly. I am giving work to those sad commercials about the animals. If there weren't breeders, you wouldn't have Sarah McLachlan going, in the arms of the angel, run away from here. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, the Amber and Sherelle video was epic for multiple reasons that I'm sure me and Busy will get into more on Wednesday. But I was saying earlier, they brought up that John Yates was spreading a rumor that I only like Black men and not Black women, and then apparently Cheryl and Cheryl's camp believed him, which I'm like, why would they believe that? And also, did you then spread I was really curious. I was like, because Amber's like, that might be a DM you want to take, Joleen. And I'm like, no, thank you. No offense. I have nothing against those women. Go on with peace. But what am I going to do with that? Why didn't you tell me when he was spreading the rumor? And why did you believe him? I was telling my mods, like, literally, the dude's face is not believable. You know, he doesn't have a good reputation for telling the truth. So why wouldn't you just check with me? It baffles me that none of these women ever think to, like, maybe we should ask Joleen if that's true. Or should we believe racist John Yates? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with racist John Yates. I'm going to believe him. And obviously you're never in my chat because we have women, like I said, of all races, all cultures, all everything. So I don't think his rumor hurt me other than maybe Cheryl and them believing it, which they believed a lot of things that me and Busy warned them not to believe. But I do think that, you know, Cheryl, it sounds like she now is realizing that that wasn't, you know, I mean, it looks like she apologized to Hotmail Boy and she's like, I had to sit with that. I mean, at least, if anything, at least Cheryl is taking accountability in that regard. But I kind of wish that they, you know, her and maybe Danny could put their differences aside. And I think because Danny Robertson's trying to hit like a goal of getting, I think, 2,500 now signatures on the canceled John Yates thing. And if they're serious about this and Cheryl's serious about, you know, this redemption tour and stuff, I think that she should be promoting. I know they do it on Perry's channel, but I think she should do it on her channel because she had him on there. So I would say that people should maybe encourage, I'm going to make Legally Leah because she's already my moderator on all my other channels. I don't even know if I made you a moderator yet on Sip and Key. But I think she should promote it on her channel because I know they're doing it on Perry's, which is great. But if they really want to stop this cycle, so they say, then they should do it on Cheryl's because Cheryl has a broad reach. And it wouldn't be off-brand because Cheryl brought John Yates on that channel and exposed her subscribers to this crooked dude, you know. So I think it would only make sense if they would do that. I think that would help. And it would, I mean, I think they could get with Cheryl's subscriber count. I mean, they could get 5,000. And it sounded like, you know, they're down with the petition already. So you might as well just do it on your on your channel. I wish she would. Yeah, we'll make up anything. That's what I just don't understand. Like he's just a makeup blogger. So yeah, so they said that, and Andrea's like, just so you know, Joleen, and I'm like, okay, thank you, but also, why would you believe that in the first place? That's one thing we always tried to like tell Cheryl. Like we definitely have nothing against Cheryl. Busy knew Cheryl for years. It was all good until JY entered. And then he started putting ideas in her head. I'm like, why is she listening to him? He literally just, he looks like, I don't know, just I got someone I wouldn't trust. Someone I wouldn't trust. Someone I wouldn't trust. I'm sorry to alternate. Yeah. Right? It's so weird. I just don't understand why they ever trusted this dude. Like I never have to, the moment I looked at him when me and Busy started covering the Cheryl versus JY stuff, I was like, oh, he's not. That guy's got some issues. One of them is how bad he needs a shower. You know, it's like a lot of issues, you know? So I wouldn't trust him. But maybe it's because I've had family members like that who look like that, like distant family members who I'm like, oh, come in your house and rob you and still expect to be, you know, invited over for Christmas next year. Like, don't you remember when you robbed me? And you don't know, we're pretending that didn't happen. Cool. She is, dear Dana. She is sort of. Yeah, it was the thing that is the most frustrating is it was all so preventable. And it was so, I mean, those were rough times when Cheryl had a backup channel and they were going live over there and just disparaging people and coming for me and Busy when me and Busy didn't do anything to Cheryl. Like, if anything, we were like, just wake up. You're better than him. Wake up. He's taking your channel down. And everybody warned her. That I died laughing last night when JY told the people who told him to stop filming that he's a I didn't see this video, but I heard he like hit the streets and was filming maybe people getting arrested or something. Yes, Joleen reacts at gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat for you. Joleen reacts at gmail. I just thought it was funny that now, like, it doesn't help me any to tell me I know all horrible things JY was saying about me and Busy because he said it on your backup channel. So I remember. So I'm all for, like, I like that at least, you know, Amber is, Amber was big trouble. Yeah. I do like that, you know, she's kind of, I don't know if it would be like repenting for her former hagisms, and hopefully, you know, but they're all like, yes, thank you for exposing. It's like, that's kind of what me and Busy were doing through our comedy and parody for a really long time. And then you both hated us for it. I'm glad you've woken up to it, but sometimes I feel like I'm still waiting for apologies. Like Holly White, anytime now. Holly White was in someone's chat. Was it? Oh, no, it was Amber's show. And someone was saying how JY used the N-word, which he did multiple times. And not just quoting it, which is still disgusting. She was like, oh, I didn't know. I'm like, Holly, no. Miss Court System followed the cases, true crime. No, you were willfully ignorant. You looked the other way. You owe everybody in the community an apology. Holly White needs to apologize. I don't care what anyone says. She needs to apologize. Apologize. Let it out of the bag, right? And she should have stayed broken up with him. Once I saw that, because that was, I think, the first that me and Busy covered of it was when he had let the cat out of the bag because apparently he wanted Perry fired, and then he found out they were married. I was just like, oh my God. Yes, like Geneva, exactly. Holly White you cannot play the dummy no more. You are too smart. You cannot play the dummy. You're not a dummy. You owe Busy an apology. You owe me an apology. You owe everyone in the community basically an apology. Not creators, but we're the two creators you owe an apology to. Because she drug Busy through the mud. and was so mean to him about him being like, are you really going to stand by and let this white dude say that? But Holly's ego's too big. She'll never apologize. She'll never apologize. She can't be wrong. Yeah, she'll just lie. She's still around. She's lurking. She's lurking in Amber's chat, trying to find her way back at a nickel slot, being a mod while at a nickel slot, you know. So, just like, how can you be 60 and not know better? I don't know. I don't know, but I think, you know, she should be out here doing the stuff Amber's doing to make up for her hagisms. But part of me thinks she'd still be a hag. She would for sure still be a hag. The minute Monica says the word again and they got to have Peace Summit 2.0, which I can't wait for, she'll be a hag again. She's just not, I don't know. She doesn't seem to be as like sorry or as self-aware now as Cheryl is about it. So I don't know. It's crazy. They're all doo-doo. Everyone's just poo-poo caca. But let's see what's going on over here. But I thought that was very interesting that then Cheryl's like, Brooke, you're a dumbass. And she just drug Maria, drug Anne, did a weird accent for Anne, which was hilarious. And then she didn't even bring up the squirrel. That's how like irrelevant the squirrel. She didn't even bring up single white squirrel. I was like, no, what's going on? Oh my gosh. So let's see. I know that the lady said she was going to come back on about that guy. I guess she didn't. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure the squirrel is live. Oh, God. You know, and people only watch in the bushes because they want to see the mess. Like, no one's a fan of her. They're just a fan of the mess. And it's mostly hate watchers that watch, which that would suck. Let's see. Who's another one? Oh, Anne Maria. I don't even know what they're doing. Well, they can't be live because the people are. Sorry, I'm muted. Bless me. Excuse me. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? They're always fighting with each other. It's so strange. I wonder where Siwa Moon's been. So they're doxing. Oh, Siwa's live. Oh, okay. Oh, she's having an open panel. I'm going to listen to it in my ear and see what's going on. See what's going on with old Sailor Mooney. Who she got? Oh, she's got Jen, some lady. Oh, that's Empress. And then Generator. Oh. Okay, I can't listen and talk to you guys at the same time, but oh, okay. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? I don't know. I can't talk and listen. Thank you, bless you. Thank you. It's from Target. Love is love is love. And I got it like 2 years ago, a year or two ago at Target, and I just love it. And I like top knotted it here, so you can see a little top knot action. And I just love it. Yes, Holly needs to come forward. She needs to quit pretending and ignoring that all this problem, like she didn't facilitate and help push forward all of this problematic racist behavior by John Yates. It would be different if she was just friends with him and he said this stuff, but she came forward and she co-signed the behavior and said, no, he's good. She did the same thing with that Bamsey lady. She was like, she's not racist. And then all of a sudden the Bamsey lady said racist stuff about her. She goes, she might be racist. Oh, never mind. She's racist. He didn't get the stove. But they were always barbecuing at 1 a.m. I know Amber's these days. I know one good Amber, my friend Amber. So, right? Who wants to watch a fight when we can watch Nana's Huge Bush? It's crazy. I do, you know, it is good to, the only one I can really like tolerate and watch is Sailor Moon because I can like pop it in and do stuff and clean or whatever. The rest of them, I'm just like, but you have to watch it to parody it, you know? I'm so excited for Big Brother. I'm very excited. I am definitely ready for to have almost all of June, because I think Big Brother will start the end of June or after. Did they drop a date yet? Or after 4th of July? That'll be fun. Oh my God. And I'm live on my side channel, Joleen Vlog. So crazy. But I am excited for Big Brother, but then it's going to be every year I get a little bit of okay, it's going to be a big commitment. I got a lot to do. And there's drama going on in the Big Brother community, like I said, and people are wanting me to get involved. And I'm like, I'm just not going to do that. Sarah said July. Yeah, I think that is, I think you're right, Amy. I think it'll be right after the 4th of July. So Sarah is right. Yes, man, Memphis and Chris got married, you guys. Oh my God. Congrats. Oh my God. I told my husband, I'm like, that's an episode of Snapped waiting to happen. I mean, with Christmas's alleged past. Ooh, I don't know. Be careful there, Memphi. Be careful there. But I'm excited. But it is a lot to cover. But I'm excited for a new cast. I'm excited for a new season to start. I definitely am going to do some of the stuff I've been doing for the past couple of years, reacting to people's Big Brother submission tapes or videos. And then, yeah, I think Busy's going to join me for a couple. So yeah, they deserve Kelsey's girls. Danielle said, that's cute. I'm going to vlog my vacation. Yes, I will be vlogging. The kiddos are really excited. They love being part of the vlogs. So it'll be over here, and I'll do some lives too from the cabin. I think our Wi-Fi will be pretty good, but I'm going to have my in-laws there. My niece, my nephew, some cousins, my brother, sister-in-law, mom and dad. It's a family affair. So I'm super excited about that. Well, this will be good because then I have something when I'm doing laundry later. I have Sailor Moon's live to watch. How do you get a bracelet? Well, I have a bunch of bracelets I still have to mail out. So I'm hesitant about being like, hey, I'm going to give away more, because until I get those, but I'll probably do another giveaway. We usually do trivia. And then sometimes I just end up giving a bunch away anyways. And like I said, I am thinking about starting my Etsy account back up, but right now I'm just having fun giving them away to you guys. So just check in the next couple of weeks here, probably when Nana's in town, because she'll be in town mid-June here with me right here. And we'll do some trivia probably on this channel. Maybe we'll just do it on this channel. And we'll give away some cute little bracelets, because her and I and my little niece Lucy will be making more of them. Because my niece is like, I want to make bracelets, but I can't wait to see how long that lasts. Because she's an almost 8-year-old. Because she'll be turning 8 when she's here with me, and my little Frankie will be turning 5 when he's here with me. So I wonder how long she'll be like, this is kind of boring. Because kids now, if it's not a 10-second TikTok video, they're like, this is taking forever. Forever. I was just about to ask, they're so good. They're so good. And they're so cute, and they're so fun. And Lucy can't wait to make TikToks, so make sure you guys are following me on TikTok. And now I can go live from TikTok. I'm hesitant because I don't know what the TikTok live situation is. I wanted to get to over 1,000 so I could go live, but now I'm like, ooh, how many trolls are over there? Have to do Nana. Yes, I have to do. Tess, keep reminding me. Don't let me forget, because I will forget. My ADHD will let me forget. But I have to do. I wonder where I can do that and actually play the song. Well, I guess I don't have to. I can kind of just show her reaction and then get her thoughts on it. So, yeah. Is trivia happening? I wanted to trivia, but it's I already have so many to send out, but yeah. So trivia will be happening, not tonight. But look at this cute one. And sometimes I'll throw in a few odd ones for fun to kind of set off the balance and make it real fun. I mean, I just still owe so many people. Oh, I forgot about this necklace. I had it in my pile. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I started making these little like enjoy yourself bracelets because I always say enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. But then the letters kind of twist and turn. So sometimes it doesn't really spell enjoy yourself, but I'll probably still make some. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. The dog's name is Keith Sweat. Yeah. Oh, my brother's dog is Keith, aka Keith Sweat. So I definitely won't. Okay, good. Well, usually a lot of people win. Okay. So you have a good chance of winning. Very, very good chance of winning. Is Couch Potato Queen still here? Yeah, Lisa Rinna apparently is putting out texts that might be from Kathy Hilton, might be from God knows who's like, don't, be talking about me. Oh, Apple Watch says it's time to stand. Don't ruin my family. Don't come for me. And then she did not hide the number. So essentially she doxed the number, but I have a feeling it's from like a Google number or something. I haven't checked because I'm not going to call the number. I don't know if it's a real number. But one more thing on my plate. I'm really good at filling up my plate. Really, really, really good. Super, super, super good at adding all the stuff to my plate. But yeah, I did say I'm probably I talked to Nana. I was like, what should we keep, Fridays or Mondays during Big Brother? Because I don't know if I can do both this year because I'm getting older, guys. I get tired. And work. Yeah, Rinna seems like she's losing it lately. And Sutton too. Geneva, I don't know. Rinna, this is going to be an interesting season. I mean, she is just coming for everyone online. She would fit in so well with the hag drama. Oh my God, so well. So well. Only she would be like the rich hag that everyone wants to be. So she would fit in very, very well with that. Okay, let me look up how many people I still have to send. So let's do, and then I have to address all these. I have to get more. I have these little padded envelopes. Not that, well, yeah, they need it just so they don't break. This one got a little ripped, but I got to hit up Staples and get some more of these sealed ones. I had them all starred. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Where did I put them? I don't think Gmail, no offense to Gmail, but kind of all the offense to Gmail. It's not that easy to navigate. Honestly, Yahoo Mail was easier. Yahoo Boy was easier. Okay. I'm just going to say that. Oh my gosh. Nurse Ratched. The thing with Nurse Ratched is she can't hang. She wants to be this online, but she's so fragile. She's so fragile. She's disturbed by everything. The thing with being online is sometimes it really sucks. And then if you're someone who puts out negative stuff about people and you start a channel just to hate on someone, which is essentially what she did to hate on Siwa Moon, and then some of that comes back at you, you got to expect a little bit of that. And it's not even like people are lying and making stuff up. They're legitimately just commenting on what you're doing or saying, like getting drunk and being a nurse. So those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there is a Sherelle's World just joined Siwa's panel. Oh my God, I might have to abort mission to go over to watch Siwa. Are you serious? Sherelle is not kidding. Wait, is it over? Oh, no. Okay. Oh my God. She got a phone call. Why is it bleeding? Why is she crying? Oh my God. Oh, Sailor Moon saying, I don't get how these people that roll with John ever justify. I mean, you're right, Sailor Moon. They're disgusting. They're disgusting humans. They're disgusting. So Sailor Moon's son had a friend pass. And I think it was by a young man. And it's in a way that, I don't want to trigger anybody, but a horrific way. And I think Siwa's son might have been witness, which is just unimaginable. My brother, one of his best friends, he wasn't witness to it, but it happened when he was in high school, and it's still, my brother's, a grown man now with kids, but it's something he never ever forgot and still doesn't, and will bring up his friend, and it's horrific. So, God, my heart is like, ugh. So I think you guys said in the chat, right, Genevra, that the family of the boy, the kid that passed, their family got doxxed. How did that even happen? I guess that's my question, Genevra. What did they do? Did they contact the family? And did you say Squirrel was behind it? Oh my goodness. It's horrible. It's just, I'll never be able to explain these people. And that's why I never understood why anyone would go the John Yates route. I never understood why anyone would associate with someone like that. I never understood these women, but we have to start just believing that that's who these women are too. They're not victims of John Yates. They are just female John Yates. They enjoy this. And that's really gross. It's really gross. And then they were contacting, Sherelle was mad because JY was contacting V, her like main person on her team, and she's sick right now. So, oh my God. Anne and Maria found the GoFundMe that the family started and posted it. Why would they do that? The last thing that family needs is these disgusting people contacting them. Oh no, I got Sailor Moon's channel in my ear. Why would they? Maria is 90 years old and Anne is Scottish. You expect more from the Scots and the elderly. You really do. You really do. I mean, this is disgusting that they would do that. So basically, I think Danielle's asking, and the GoFundMe was for funeral costs, which are over, and all those bitches better give a lot to that family. Anne and Maria better start writing their checks, because they still got checkbooks, if they're even allowed to have them. They better start donating to that family. I'm talking hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. And that won't even make up for what you did. What is the point? What is the point? This family lost their kid. Why bring your petty bullshit drama? You don't even get along with your own family. These people don't even get along with their own family. Now, I'm not saying we all got some real stinkers in our family, but why is anyone watching them? Why do they even think they're funny? They're not funny. They're old, miserable women who are just yucky. Anyone who would do this, talk about people's kids, post about people's kids, are yucks. You're yucky yucks. You got to go away now. Send them to the home. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. So they showed the family's GoFundMe and all the family's information. So that opens it up to this crazy world that these 90-day blogger creators, drama old ladies now have created, where they just attack each other and go after each other and go real life, as they say. And Sherelle said it best on Amber's channel, what me and Busy have said, the nurse and them, they're like, don't go RL. They've been going RL since the beginning. They just don't like when it's done to them. Oh my gosh. Tess says, that's sick. I followed him for a second because I started with Cheryl's World, but unfollowed him real quick. And that's why I do like to see Cheryl kind of making amends this way, which hopefully helping people like Sailor Moon, or people who have been, other people, not just Sailor Moon, but who've been affected by this, because Sherelle does have more resources, and Sherelle has a greater responsibility because she, again, submitted him, for lack of a better word, to her community. and introduced him and co-signed him, much like Holly White did. But Sherelle has a bigger reach. So I feel like Sherelle's taking more accountability for that, where Holly White, she could give two shits. She's at the casino. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible. They're just gross. They're so gross. They're so gross. That is okay. That's what he was upset about, that this family is now going to get trolled. Yep. And it's going to fall back on Siwa, because it's like, oh, why is this happening? What does your mom do? What's on YouTube? I just can't. These people are such trash. Such trash. It just makes no sense. It literally, it does make sense in the fact that there are garbage trash can people out there, unfortunately. But this really, the sociology of this always interests me. Obviously, the groupthink, the cult-like mentality, the bullying. It's crazy when bullies, because Brooke, Squirrel, John, Maria, and they're all now full-fledged bullies, right? They're called out by way of other channels. They're called out just in parody and comedy, and they can't take it. And that's the one thing. When you actually either show the bully what they're doing or you bully the bully back, they can never take it, and they immediately go to victimsville. And that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. You're mean. Who's mean? Someone who is pointing out what you're doing, parodying what you're doing, shining a mirror on what you're doing, or you, the people who are actually hurting people and going out of your way as middle-aged women to stalk, harass, and bully people on the internet, fat shame, slut shame, hang out with a racist, dox people, contact people, do streams. What the Squirrel is doing to Jen Bailey, and I don't follow Jen Bailey's channel, so I don't know if she does the same thing to Squirrel, but what the Squirrel is doing by constantly taking Jen Bailey's content is like psychological bullying. Like, it is so sick what she's doing. It's stalking. It can really mess people up. And if she knows, as she proclaims, that Jen isn't so, whatever's going on in Jen's life, I have no idea. I don't know the woman, If she knows that she's not okay, it's almost like they're kicking down and then they're laughing about it. It's a very sick, sick pattern, but somehow they'll make themselves the victim. And they'll say, oh, it's because she said this. When really, if you would just stop, literally all of her streams are her listening to Jen Bailey's lives and then just saying really mean, petty, bitchy things about this other grown woman. And I thought this was stuff we taught children, middle schoolers, to stop. And that's what always got me intrigued about this world, and to parody it, because parody sometimes is the best form of mirroring of bad behavior. Parody is the thing that makes things sometimes more palatable, but also still brings like awareness to it, if you will. It's crazy. And a lot of times these type of people hate to be parodied because they hate to have to look inside and see that they're really doing very destructive behavior. And it is super, super destructive. Yeah, you're sitting here feeding and they're co-signing bullies, yet you're toxic. Exactly. And they will say it. They will all the time. They will. But the thing is, the difference between me and them is I know what I am. So the nurse and the Squirrel, they have to go live every time someone says a negative comment because they know it's true. But I don't. If someone said Jolene's broke, cool, I'm broke. If someone says Jolene's mean, awesome, I'm mean. That's your opinion. That doesn't shape how I feel about myself, and I know what's true about myself. But I do know what it's like to have someone take video after video of mine, take it out of context, take it in these weird narratives, start rumors about me, try to get things taken away from me, because that's what our stalker did for months upon months upon months. And it is like psychological terrorism. It really is. They become terrorists in your life because they literally are taking everything just to make it something it's not, just to get in your head, just to fuck with you, because there's something missing in them. There's something not computing in them. They're not successful enough. They're psychopathic. There's all kinds of things. I'm sure dear Dana could give us a whole analysis on this sort of thing, as a lot of, therapists and psychologists would. But it is really like psychological torture, terrorism. It's horrible. And so I feel so bad because now I'm looking at it as a 42-year-old woman. So as much as it's like frustrating, I can't imagine what, younger kids go through in this world where anyone can get online and say and do anything, and they can get this group behind them and start this group think is like the devil. It's the worst, because that's what all these channels do. That's what our stalker did. That's what the Johnny Yates Hags do. You have to believe this one thing. We are a team. We are a group. This person's coming at us. Not me, the creator. Johnny Yates is so good at this. Not me, the creator, I'm getting attacked. Instead, they're coming at all of us, and they're going to hurt me, which is going to hurt you, which is why I can't give you what I'm supposed to give you, this content. And that's what our stalker did. They're coming at us. We're a team. We're 30, 20 strong. We're this, we're that, and the other thing. So then people feel like they're getting attacked too. So then they make it about themselves. So then they might go out of character, or maybe it is within their character. And then they start doing hateful, weird, stalking type behavior rather than just going outside and living their life. They end up disliking someone merely because they don't get along with the creator that they follow, which makes no sense, because every day we live in the world and we have to have relationships, and whether it's, friendships or coworker relationships where we might not all enjoy the same people, but we still coexist without attacking each other. But this cult-like groupthink mentality is very different and very much dangerous, because instead of just being like, oh, those two don't get along, I can still follow him or her and then leave that creator alone, doesn't get along with them, I can leave them alone. No. Groupthink makes you think they're coming for all of us. They're taking off all of our plates. They're coming for our bank accounts. They're coming for our, it's Trumpian too. It's just, it's super, super, super crazy. Busy wake up. Exactly. So sad. Yep. Tess says, I don't understand how you can think yes, it's justified. It's not. They don't have hamstrings to kick up. They can only kick down. Geneva said, I've said it before. Something about JY really reminds me of Keith Raniere. Yeah. Anne says, Jolene, I love your channels, Jolene, and would listen to you read the weather. So I have no idea who these folks are. I keep seeing Siwa. I think it's Jojo Siwa. Yes. Think of Jojo Siwa. She's adorable. Wow. I thought that delightful gal is probably, no, she's not problematic. You are no bully, Jolene. That's the thing. I don't address those things because I know I'm not. So I don't have to go do a stream and go, I'm not a bully, because I know what I do and I know who I am. When you, like the nurse, has to go online, or the squirrel or JY, and say they're not these things, it's because they are. Do you know how many shit the freaking stalker said about me that I just didn't address because it's not relevant to who I am as a person? You're doing this to try to take me down. You're doing this because you know that it will tarnish whatever reputation you think I have online. You're doing this to put salt in my game, if you will, but it didn't work. Being stalked, yes. Being stalked is hellish. So these people have no idea what it's like to be stalked at all. They have no idea. It is the worst feeling to know that someone is following your every single move and going live. When JY says they go live every day, he doesn't even know what that's about. Me and Busy had someone go live every day and talk about us we didn't even know why. We didn't even know why. But he had been plotting it since like June of 2021 in his car, angry at us because we didn't reach out to him when he was homeless in a car. And we don't know you like that. We were just like friendly on the internets. We were just like, oh, hey, hope you're okay. I don't know. I don't owe you anything. But this person's so sick that then they created this whole narrative that we're somehow evil and me and Busy started succeeding, and we had our show Sip and Key, which, it's a fun show. We have a good time. And this person did not like that and slowly built this narrative and started getting his troops together. And then it was just like boom, 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 boom. I mean, everywhere you turn. And now they're doing it to other people in the community. And I put it out there. I warned people, when he gets bored with us, he's going to turn on you. And, not everyone listened. But now we're seeing that he's going to always, these stalkers and these people who have nefarious reasons for being online, and they're fraudulent, and they can't succeed in their lives, and they don't know how to make money, and they're on, borrow me money Reddits, saying, hey, can I get $200? I'll get it back to you. Asking strangers for $200 when you have 2 children or 3 and are married and living in someone's garage. I mean, it's problematic. It's a life you wouldn't want, so they're desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures, so getting truly threatened and getting someone every day like, you effing bitch, and then I'm going to do, and you're just like, huh? I don't know you, sir. And so JY doesn't even know what it's like. He gets old ladies selling him, like sending him tampons. I would love free tampons. Okay. But no, instead it was, you want me to roll up in LA? I'll roll up in LA. And I'm like, excuse me. Instead it was just like all video after video. I mean, there's a whole playlist out there saying Joleen is racist. Just random lies this person made up. Everyone who doesn't agree with this person is racist. Everyone who calls out the misogyny is racist. It's just, that's their go-to, So yeah, it was like, they're a nightmare. They're sick. They're sick. And the sick ones always bring God into it. It's like, God does not want anything to do with this kind of behavior. I don't know what Bible you're reading. I don't know what is going on there, but Dear Dan says, I wish there was some mode of protection or way of getting protection order from this. You can. Yeah, you can. Well, I mean, you can get an RO, restraining order. Definitely. That's something that the minute this idiot comes back, I'm not messing around with this anymore. You're not going to be here trying to intimidate and threaten me. Putting my name out there, using my videos, using my pictures, putting my mom out there. Like, no. I know. It was so crazy. So John talks about a stalker. He has no idea. He has old ladies who are mad at him because he fucked them over. We never did nothing to this dude. Yes, exactly. Were we supposed to offer him a place to stay? I don't owe you anything. I don't know you. I didn't know him. I still don't know him. All I know is you have a record that's super long with fraud charges. That's all I know about the guy. They don't like to pay their bills. And they have lots of places that they rented and lived where they didn't pay. Allegedly, it's on the report, and fraud and other things, custody shit. It's all public record, in the state of Indiana. So I don't know, but they still lie to their subscribers and say, no, that's not true. We don't have that. That didn't happen. That's what they're doing. They're racist by saying that. You're racist by pointing out a fact that is easily searchable. Okay. So, yeah, makes me glad all I had to deal with was being accused. Yeah, this whole pizza thing, that's why it makes me laugh, because do you think JY is bad, our stalker? Oh my God. Yeah. He hates women and himself, period. Both parties, JY and the stalker, for sure. Yep. Cease and desist, all that stuff. He talks so disgustingly, and I think, people, there's just such a long history with him in our community, that people know his behavior, but unfortunately he has, this kind of cult-like following that they believe that his successes are theirs, which means they've never had success because he has never had success in his life. Otherwise, he wouldn't be behaving this way. Successful people don't behave this way. They don't do that sort of thing. No. Whether you know your stalker or not, just having someone focus, yes, that much negative energy toward you is hard. It is. And I always say that the only mistake me and Busy made was the very minimal response that we gave it. Because at first we were like laughing, like, is this for real? Is this for real? Is this dude for real? And then people would come in our chat and his team or whatever, his crew would come in our chat. I don't want to be like John Yates with Nosy Ho when he was like, her crew, but this guy really has a 40-year-old man crew. And he's very fragile man. Any kind of criticism, he has to just he can't take it. He cannot take it. He just cannot handle it. So and then we thought, well, maybe, exposing it, that would do something. But with people like that, I think it only makes them, they like get off on it or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah. Hours and hours. I mean, it was like 70 to 100 videos. I mean, poof. You have to watch the end of the police activity video from the last night when JY tried to pick a fight with some guys. His facial expressions were hilarious. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not successful. I'm not organizing an army of psychos. Exactly. But I'm saying someone who professes to be so successful, they wouldn't waste their time doing this. They wouldn't. They just wouldn't. Especially going after two people, me and Busy, who like parody and use comedy. And it wasn't anything about that person. I mean, JY doesn't like us because he doesn't like his bad behavior parodied. All right. It's his prerogative. But, when someone is racist and, repeatedly saying the N-word, when someone is hateful towards women, tells people they deserve to be essayed, lies about having cancer. Yeah, people are going to probably say something about it. So there's no innocent victim when it comes to the JY situation at all. But I mean, our stalker has warned, oh, Big Brother community, you guys are in for it this summer. And it's like, all right, well, here's a restraining order because, we can't have the same stalking and harassing and threatening as we did last year. It's just not, you can't do that. You can't use your channel to do that. That doesn't work like that. And everyone has the right to feel, safe. I mean, we're grown adults. What are you doing? What are you doing, you weirdo? What are you doing? These people are just so weird. So weird. But yeah, Tess, I didn't mean to take down your comment, but I'm not successful, but I'm not organizing my army of psycho nurses and squirrel enthusiasts to come after people either. No, I think parodying is the perfect response to it all. It drives them nuts, and you guys do it brilliantly. That's the thing. These problematic dudes, JY and the stalker, they have very big egos. For having very little, that's the last thing they have. That's all they have, right? Is this big ego and this like false sense of success or self, this inflated sense of self that someone who was self-aware wouldn't have, because you would look around and you would go, well, I don't really have the things. I'm not doing the things I need, gainful employment. I'm not doing that. I'm not working hard. I'm just sitting online and calling people bitches and see you next Tuesdays. And that is not considered hard work, a hard day's work for men or women. And that's what JY and the stalker do. And so they hate that someone can make them look so little and so dumb merely by saying what is true and through parody and stuff like that. So that's why they don't like it. It is illegal. Totally. They don't care. They broke the law many times. They do not care. And you get people like JY and the stalker who have been entrenched in the legal system. They have been in it. They have been taken to court multiple times. I mean, that's kind of their thing. You know, that's why they're constantly like raising money, because they have to pay back bad loans, bad settlements that didn't go their way, so they can pay back, the landlords that are suing them civilly, so that they can pay back people they owe money, or they just disappear for a while until people forget about their quote unquote alleged scams. And then they hopefully come back and they have some new victims to leech onto. And that's the sad part. And that's what Cheryl was talking about, why it is important to, keep exposing the stuff, because people forget. People will go, oh no, JY didn't say the N-word. JY didn't do this. The first time JY said the N-word was him saying, Joleen can say, and then he says the N-word. And it's like, who told you that? Who told you I said that? And the only reason JY said that was because our stalker teamed up with him and told him that I was racist and I lost a sponsorship due to being racist. So JY took that in his head. Whether the stalker said it was because I said a racial slur, which never happened, whether he lied to him and told him that or not, I don't know. I don't know if the stalker told him that or if JY just ran with that, with the racist thing, and thought, oh, well, I'm JY and that's what I do, so she probably does that too. But he just made it up. So both these men just made that up. They just made it up. They pulled clips. So when you ask for receipts, they pulled clips of me and Busy doing a parody, or me and Busy talking during one of our, comedy shows, Sip and Key, and saying something. They took some these people thing, or this person or something. I don't know, because I didn't know if someone referred to themselves as a blogger or a YouTuber or what. And they said that was, they're very, they don't really have receipts. They just make stuff up. They just say, well, oh, she meant this. They infer that I meant something that I didn't mean, that I didn't say. So that's just how that went down. We're going to see Cheryl cruising around Las Vegas in a red Corvette now. Yeah, he claimed to be a court reporter. JY did. Do I look like I'd be friends with a race? Exactly. It's like so insane. But the thing is, when I, started covering Big Brother, I was one of the first, I think, like, besides, honestly, Honecker, I believe Miranda talked about it. But as far as like white YouTubers who covered Big Brother, I was one of the few, and maybe one of the first, besides, honestly, Honecker, Miranda, to talk about race issues in Big Brother and bring up the racism and bring up that kind of stuff. So they know that that's a conversation I always have every season, because unfortunately that we see a lot of, racism within the house. We see microaggressions. We see lots of things. So I started talking about that. So this stalker person is, fraudulent enough to know that going after what has become someone's, something that they do, and saying that they do the opposites of that, or they are the opposite of that, or they are somehow a hypocrite of what they do, that is a way to kind of destroy their reputation online. And so that's what happened to me. Me being openly saying I am not only not racist, but I want to be anti-racist, and recommending books for white allies to read, and them taking that and they took that white privilege book and they turned it into, and John Yates did as well, he's so stupid, turned it into, Joleen is recommending people read racist books. What are you talking about? Google it right now and look at it's on almost every list for what white allies should read when it comes to race relations in America and things like that, and understanding racism and understanding white privilege. So you cannot agree with me, and you can say, oh, I don't agree that, but to then call me racist for me wanting to understand my own white privilege and go reading a book that came from a list of reputable sources saying, yeah, that's what you should read, and then grabbing a couple alt-right clips and one Matt Taibbi clip and saying Joleen's a racist. That's a stretch. They're like the Stretch Armstrong. It's a stretch. It's a very big stretch. Lala Boo said that's why the Reddit fan club is relevant. Yes, and that's what sucks about what Mod14 Hate did, and that's why you can never let up on that, is that she, for the most disgusting reasons, and she's so petty and evil, that she would strike that page and take it down when it did more good than it did harm, because it held this man accountable. For a history major, he doesn't investigate. He doesn't know anything about anything. Okay. Yep. Still at it. They need to read the book. It would have been helpful. And then to say I sent the book, and then it turns out I didn't send the book, so I wouldn't spend any money on JY. But he should read the book. But he's not open-minded enough to learn from that book. He's not open-minded enough to do that. So instead, they just want to, peg me as some kind of fake woke liberal bitch, which is fine. I'm actually progressive, but I guess if you want to call me liberal, you can. Yeah. Yes, JY said the word. He said the word 4 times, and he said the word previously. So he said the word. But when he first said the word, it wasn't him quoting something. He said, Joleen can say the N-word. That was the first time during that problematic video. That's when he said it. And then he goes on to then quote it from a comment section of that young woman on 90 Day who got kicked off after it came out that she had said the N-word and posted it in multiple places. And then the person on panel with him, which was Christy Denver, said, you can't say that. He goes, no, I can say it. It's cool. And then he says it again. And then a couple nights later, or whatever, it all blends together in the JY world. Cody says it about AT2. And then Cody says, I didn't say it. I said anger. And then he comes live again, and Cody says, what, did I say the word again? And he says the word again. And he goes, and then John's like, oh, Cody, knowing like, I just got done saying it 4 times. And when I said I was trying to cancel myself, and now you said it again. And, oops, you okay, Tilly? And he said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were live. I thought we were just talking to Mod14 Hate. So Cody feels comfortable saying the N-word with Mod14 Hate, which makes me curious as to what kind of conversations they have together, that they're just so open as white people just throwing around saying the N-word. So he did say it. Thanks, Anne. I know Jill wants to save the turtles. Oh my gosh. Thanks, J Kiddo. I love you. Yeah. I mean, if anyone, Atharella knows all that we went through. It was crazy. I went on a diatribe today on Reddit about what JY did last night was the epitome of white. It was the epitome of white privilege. It literally was. Everything that JY has been able to do in this community is the epitome of white privilege. You put a Black creator in the same shoes as JY, they would not get away with what he has got away with, because JY has broken TOS so many times. There have been Black creators who have lost their channels for so much less. So much less. The privilege of this dude to walk around here, purposely say, I'm going to say a horrible racial slur to cancel myself, then get pissed when people want to start canceling him, then cry wolf and say, I had COVID and I did this. And then your boy or your husband comes on and says, you never even had COVID. Also, last I checked, COVID doesn't make you say the N-word. That wasn't one of the symptoms. Okay. It is so crazy. Suggesting they read a book. Yes, you are an elite. Yeah, I got called a racist for that because I always say that. That's like one of my things. I'm always like, go read a book. To anybody who's like dumb or just throwing shit out there, just like, go read a book. And I said that. And then our stalker took that and said, Jay told me to read a book. Racist bitch. And it's like, what? I don't even know if I was talking specifically to you, but yeah, go read all the books. Everybody should read books. They're very good. They're a good thing. Thanks, read this. You don't need to defend foolishness and bigotry. We know who you are and we know. Thanks. I think it's just, it is important to kind of remind, just people not. One thing that with me is I am a fighter. Like I'm not, it's not easy to bully me. Can you scare me? Sure. Like, dude, that stalker shit scared me. I was like, this is an unhinged person on the internet making hundreds of videos. I'm 70 to 100 that I could count. Okay, I can't go through all of them. With these crazy allegations saying cuckoo bananas things, someone who's clearly doesn't seem to be in their right mind, because I don't know a man with kids and a wife who would sit on the internet and make that many videos about someone. That's not healthy behavior at all. That's very unhealthy behavior, very sick and twisted and freaky. So, but I think that it's important to not just not, you don't want it. That's like similar to the JY thing. You don't want to ever forget, because these people will keep harassing others. We're seeing it happen right now in real time. Unfortunately, other Big Brother podcasters, creators, bloggers, whatever they're calling themselves these days. I don't know what every Big Brother YouTuber calls themselves. I don't know. I don't know what they consider themselves. I just say I'm a YouTuber. I don't know. A comedian, a Big Brother comedian. I have no idea. Whatever, they're doing it to them. And it's the same thing, the same playbook. And it's hoping to scare people. My heart still breaks for what he did to Busy. That was so hard to watch. Yeah. I mean, the bullying of Busy it's definitely rooted in homophobia. Totally rooted in homophobia. So yeah. I had COVID 3 times. That word never came to mind. Isn't that weird, Danielle? Yeah. Isn't that weird? But yeah, I think certain people thought they were going to somehow, I don't know how they thought they would win, but win would be like scaring me off the internet because I'm doing better than you. It was a little weird. But no, that's not really how I roll, If I'm scared and you're breaking the law or you're breaking the terms of service, things like that, well, then you have to be reported, But I'm not just going to let some loser stop me from doing something that brings me joy because you're unhappy. Why would I let that happen? But there were definitely times where I was like, this is some bullshit. But you just have to, you got to keep going forward. You got to keep creating. You got to keep, always stay gracious. The best revenge is your paper, in the words of the great Beyonce. And that's what continues to happen. Me and Busy continue to grow and be successful and reach more people and meet more friends online and more people who, subscribe to our channels and support us, and they just bleed subs. And they, both of these men are failures on YouTube and in life, and they can fix it, but that would take hard work, and that would take not being able to bully and harass people, which is, I think, all they know how to do anymore, unfortunately. But you definitely can't, you have to stand up to this stuff, because not everyone can, because it's definitely hard and it's taxing and it takes a toll on you. But you can't let people like this run amok and keep doing this to others. But I think now, some of the Big Brother community is probably taking it more seriously, and people are more apt to report TOS, community guideline violations, as we saw John Yates was hit with a community violation. And I think, similar in the Big Brother world, if this behavior continues, I think people are going to, you're just putting shining more of a light on your bad behavior. You gave him a bridge poster. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was awesome. I'm surprised these people haven't tried to start internet beef with Tilly. Seriously. Oh my God. Right? That's not a symptom of CDC of C19. Yeah. Randomly burning out racist words. It's not. Micah says, I love that you throw lyrics into your thoughts. I do the same thing, and I feel less of a weirdo. I think in music. I would just wish I had any musical talent and could sing and stuff, but I incorporate it in my stand-up, whether it just be through jokes in lyrics and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for the likes. I find it relaxing. Folding towels is kind of relaxing. I definitely like that. Is Siwa still live? Let me just play a little bit. I have it in my ear right now. Oh, this is too much. Too much. I gotta skip ahead a little bit because this is very emotional. They put Siwa's son's name out there? Oh my God. Why did they say she tried to use this as her own tragedy? Like, these people are so obsessed with what this one woman does with her money, whether she uses it for this, that, or the other thing, or vacation, or whatever. Like, mind your business. I just don't understand why they care what she does with her money. And then the minute they're questioned about what they're doing with their money, being this puppy shower for this bred beagle, adopt, don't shop, they're just like, oh my God, how dare you question us? But yet she's trying to send flowers to a mother who lost a young son, and somehow that's a problem. Then you got Maria's dumbass out there saying they don't want flowers. This woman specifically told Sailor Moon that she wanted flowers sent because they weren't going to have a lot of flowers for her son's funeral. So that's why Sailor Moon raised all this money for the flowers, and she showed pictures of it. Sherelle just said, I promise you, Siwa, I'm going after Maria, Brooke. Wait, hold on. Let's listen to this. I promise you right now, Siwa, this is Sherelle talking on Sailor Moon's panel. I'm going after Maria, Brooke, and John, and I don't care how much it costs and how much it takes. They can't keep doing this to people. This is what Sherelle was saying a little while ago on Siwa Moon's channel. I'm a little behind. Oh, you guys, seriously, Brooke, you are a nurse. Log off the internet. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why would you risk losing a good gig? Nurses are respected and they're wonderful. Half the time I'd rather see a nurse practitioner than a damn doctor. But to know that there's a nurse out there like you is scary, but you can't, she's the exception, not the rule. I do understand that. But Sherelle, get it, Sherelle. She said it's not right. Oh my God, Cheryl, get it. Cheryl said, I'm going to do everything in my power, Siwa. I promise you. Cheryl's words for you, for V, to stop them. They do not need to be on the internet. Cheryl. Cheryl has entered the chat, and we've been waiting for you, friend. We have been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. My heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry that happened. And I'll be trying my hardest to stop him. At this point, you do need the bigger channels that co-sign JY for a bit, who are now out of that, which great to do this sort of thing. So I'm glad to hear Cheryl doing this. Oh my God. Oh, and then someone named Star, which I think is one of Sailor Moon's mods, if I'm not wrong, said that Maria's been doxing her. Maria, can you stop doxing people? What is wrong with you? Where is Maria's husband? Someone call Maria's husband. What is going on? If you guys ever see me acting foolish, and I'm not talking about anyone who's not someone I already know right here, okay? Because everyone's definition of foolish is subjective. I'm going to say my mods because I feel like they know me. Please feel free to just, like, if I'm out of it ever this bad, to maybe just send a little message to Chell. Be like, you might want to check on your wife. She's acting cuckoo. But nobody else message him. I don't want to open this up to weird people messaging my husband. Yes, this is what we need. This is what we needed a while ago. This is when me and Busy were like, Cheryl, open your eyes. And she was like, fuck you, Johnny, fuck you, busy. Whatever. Water under the bridge, kind of. But that's good. That's good. Good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else they're saying. Oh, Star's got an attorney she's working with at the moment, she says, against Maria. She's going to connect with Cheryl through message. Oh, Oh my God. Oh, and Shady Pine says, don't forget the most dangerous one of all, Just Jules. Just Jules in her chat made fun of Andrea. Don't tell Cheryl that. Cheryl will, oh my God, Cheryl will take you to all the courts for making fun of Andrea. That's like a sister to her. She's a sister to her. The hilarious thing is, though, Cheryl has no idea who the squirrel is. She's like, I don't ever heard of that. Amber tried to bring up something about the squirrel. Cheryl's like, I don't even know who that is. I don't know nothing about that. Like, she just, that's how irrelevant Squirrel Girl is. She tried so hard. And Single White Squirrel, you're more irrelevant than Scottish Anne. Oh my God. As much as you try to be mean and bully, the big players still don't know you. Cheryl said she doesn't care if she goes broke. Oh no. She's got the time. I will be fighting them all day long, she said. Siwa's like, I appreciate you taking the time because John told Siwa, Sherelle doesn't even know you exist. Sherelle knows quite a few people that exist. She knows everybody except for the squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. Oh, girl. Oof. Siwa said, I appreciate you coming over here, even though I'm a low-level YouTuber, according to John. Girl, Siwa, you are getting better views than John Yates. You're making more money than him, so there's no lower level. John he's buried. He is in the grave of YouTube. He's in YouTube grave, okay? He's in the YouTube cemetery. Siwa said, you had a good heart, Cheryl. You tried with John. It's so sad to see these women having to come and realize, because Siwa used to be a John supporter too, I'd have to see them realize that this guy that they put on a pedestal for God knows what, that they now have to come to terms with the fact that he's the trash we've always said he was. Why would you believe him? He looks like he's made of crack. Like, I said this to my mods earlier, but he literally looks like, if I was like, what does crack look like? It would be him. I'd be like, it's probably him. Yeah, it's probably him. Verlorian says, and Andrea dropped some tea about Monica and Angela talking about, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cheryl just said JU is a low-level YouTuber. All this low-level YouTuber wants to throw around, he's a low-level YouTuber. Don't let him fool you. That's what she said. Oh, see what just said. My views are better than him at this moment. Girl, don't be ashamed to say that. Say it louder. Say it prouder. They are. Don't let these toxic, shitty, misogynist dudes who have no talent tell you somehow there's something wrong with you because they don't get the views, because they don't have the stuff, because they don't have the subscribers, because they're not making the money. That's on them. That's on them. They're choosing evil. So you choose evil and you choose no talent. I can't help these problematic men. I can't give them talent. That's what I would love to tell the Sailor Moon. Like, you can't give these dudes talent. You just can't. You can't give these problematic women talent. You can't. I can't make Brooke interesting. I can't make Jules not annoying. I can't make Marie and Anne human. I can't. I can't. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. You can't make John something he's never going to be. Cheryl said, don't listen to him. He's a sick man. He's a sick man. Oh my God. He does look like he's made of crack. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. He always looks sweaty. He's just always sweating. Even after he says he showered, I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. It's a personification of crack. Yeah. Monica said something like he's losing. Oh, if Monica's, oh my God, we're about to fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready for the biggest meltdown you've ever seen in the JY universe. Oh my God. You can't make me not brown. I can't make John's finger not brown. Why would you trust a man who can't unbrown his finger from tobacco? What is this, 1914? Soap, bleach, water. I don't understand. I smoked when I was young. I never had a brown finger. What are you smoking and then sticking it directly up your butt? I don't know what's happening. I don't understand the brown finger. I'll never understand the brown finger. Why? Huh? it's giving me old man on a farm during like Dust Bowl days. I don't know. I don't know. He's the historian. Okay. I don't know. Oh my God. And it's moist. And it's a moist Sherelle is on Seawall right now, or she was a little earlier. I am quite a bit behind. I'm like 40 some minutes behind because I can only listen and talk at the same time so much. Short Stack's here. Short Stack, I think you said something was going on, or your son or somebody got engaged. I don't know if I said congratulations, but I saw it in the replay of the chat in one of the videos. So congratulations. I cannot believe Mama cut him off the tip. If Monica cut him off, he's done. Okay, so that's a crack pipe. Is that what happens? I don't know. I smoked a lot, just quit my, right? I've only seen that literally in like the Great Depression pictures of people. So I have no idea. I don't even know. I have no idea. Yay. Okay. Because I was like, oh no, I don't even think we congratulated Short Stack that your son's engaged. That's amazing news. It's so cool. I love it. The only reason my finger is brown is because my whole body is as a Mexican. Beautiful brown skin. Love you, Renee. Love it. Well, John is pasty pale like me, yet has brown fingers. At least paint the nail. Has he ever thought of that? Like black nails or something? Because he's a Gen Xer. We did that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bethy, congrats on quitting. It is such a better life not smoking. Oh my gosh. And your taint is also brown, which is a good, is very, that's good. It's very nice. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Cheryl said, John has a poisoned mind. He is going to go live and he is going to say, this has nothing to do with me. This is Maria and Ann. Was he on Maria and Ann's channel when this happened? But they all do this in the name of their holy Lord, John. Oh my God. Cheryl keeps calling them senior citizens. And I can't not laugh because my grandma was like the bomb. She was the best. Her name was Ethel. She was so cool. I can't imagine my grandma online being horrendous like this. Can you guys imagine your grandmothers? My mom, Nana, is a grandma. Nana will barely let me even talk about this stuff with her. First, I didn't talk about it with her. And then I'll kind of throw stuff in like, oh, this. And Nana's like, I don't know. She doesn't want to know. She doesn't want to know because she's not a sick ass person. I can't imagine my mom spending her retirement harassing people on the internet. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. There is a massive meltdown coming. Okay, Cheryl left. And see what's that was really nice. I know, poor generator. Someone buy generator a mic. I like his voice, but his mic sucks. He must have headphones or something. A lot of people in this community need to invest in some mics. We need an Amazon wish list for generator. Everyone with a British accent should always have a mic. Oh my goodness. Siwa is very upset. Very upset. Oh my gosh. No, but he's on his channel saying he's only going to positive. Here's the thing. JY is dying to talk about this, but he can't because he already has a community guideline strike. If he fucks up, he's done. Like white privilege can only get you so far with this kind of stuff. It gets you too far, but it is hard to believe these people are real. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If she did, she'd be a lot funnier than he is about it. Nana has sick burns. Nana is a Scorpio, like she said. She does not forget, and she will come hard, and she will drop bombs on you and make you cry. Okay? Yes, hit the like. Yay. Oh my gosh. Bethy says, my mom would be home, would be in a home if she was doing that crap. I would get the number from Jill for real. For real, for real. Wonder how he's like squirrely really being on her own live at the same time. Why does anyone watch Squirrely? She's so boring. I wish they would kick her out of the group so I didn't have to watch it to parody her. Actually, I don't even really have to watch her anymore to parody it because she's just a manic squirrel. Oh my god. And some of their followers are just gross, like Stinky Fish and Clark Kent. They're just like, ugh, just like losers. They egg on this drama and they want, because they don't have to show their face. I mean, I think Clark Kent showed his face once. Please don't do it again. And as far as Stinky Fish, we don't know who that is. So they hide behind this anonymity and then they push for these losers like the squirrel, who just desperately wants to be liked and desperately wants friends and desperately will do anything because she's just not very nice. They make her do it. And they say, do this. And then she's like a 13-year-old getting peer pressured. She goes, okay, I'll do it. You want me to be mean to someone? Oh, and she like gets giddy at the fact of like getting acceptance from these mean people for being mean. It's I'm telling you, there will be a show created about this and I will executive produce all of this shit. All right. Loosely based, very loosely, because I'm going to make my characters way more interesting. But yeah. 9-hour live coming straight from the Cottage Boys. Oh, it'll be, and they do it at such times because they're such little, they got those little baby balls. Like they're so fragile as well, where they go live at times they know not everyone will be up. So they can say these things and then they hide it. I won't even talk about this with my coworkers who are all medical professionals. I'm too embarrassed, right? It's embarrassing. When you explain this, I've said this before, when you explain this whole situation to people who aren't privy to this, they're like, well, why do you watch it? What's going on? What is happening? What? Clinical symptom of using a crack pipe is burned fingers. And you just solved the case. Had to check that out before spreading misinformation. That makes more sense. Something's going on because why is it brown? Why is it brown? Yep. And how is he going to be able to afford this weed? He's not going to be able to do it on the views he's getting in just DoorDash. So, oh my gosh. I told Amber that I'm going to do an Amazon wish list and then go and have a cancer party. Seriously. Oh, Zeus the Deuce. Whoa, he's so weird. Yes, we love Nana. Yeah, no one's friends with her. They just use her and she doesn't realize it. Like, that's how sad it is. And she'll be thrown out. And she's like, look at all my viewers. Look at all my people. It's like everyone's basically hate watching. You have like 25 people that are Clark Kent's sock account, Clark Kent's other sock account, Mod14Hate, who's Stinky Fish, and you cannot convince me any different. She is definitely Stinky Fish. She's out. There's no way she's not out here in these streets under a sock account. And Stinky Fish loves calling me a see you next Tuesday, as does Clark Kent. So they both could technically, even though I think, again, I think we've seen Clark Kent, but they could both be Mod14Hate because they love that. It is creepy how excited she gets. It is so creepy how excited a 53-year-old woman watching squirrels outside her window with Five Below decorations on her walls gets about being mean to people and harassing them. It's really weird. Yeah, and members only, a vacuum. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want. They want an echo chamber, and they don't let anyone else comment. And you got to be head hag because he can't take any criticism. That's why the segment me and Busy have been doing with the comments, Busy read it to us. Oh my God, so good. Because that Jess, she is, I almost never want to know who she is because I just want to live in I just want to find Jess comments on JY's stuff. I have no one to talk to about this mess. Nobody wants to know. Yasmina says, I am telling you, yes, it's crazy. Nobody does. Has squirrel, yes, she's shown her face, but one time it was without a filter at all. And so people are, they started showing that because she's very critical of others' looks. And then her looks got exposed, but she usually has like cat ears on and glitter filter and just like, she's this hot dog. And she's like, isn't this fun? And you're like, no, it's not fun. It's not really fun. I think so. I think he's shown himself and he had like a bookshelf behind him. It's creepy how she's like, my husband. And I'm like, this dude literally is online all the time getting lower level, for sure. She's lower level basement YouTubers who are broke to do his evil bidding. He buys his way into these women doing stuff for him that he's not brave enough to do under his own account, showing his own face. So he pays someone like Single White Squirrel in compliments and super chats to act out his cruelty and his bullying. Something very sick about that one. He used to be over here. He was on these lives, and I was like, who is this weirdo? Who is this grown man weirdo? He's like 50-something and weird. It's just so weird. Like, do you have a relationship? Like, what's happening with you? She was live for 15 hours. Oh my God. She just goes live and then she goes live. She goes, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. And then she basically takes you with to pee and, you know, check her sugar levels or something. Oh my God. No, she's like 53. She says it. It's crazy. Clark is yuck. He's yuck. He's like a big yuck. He's like a white trash loser puppet master. You know, he's got all the trashy ladies in the community. He's like, you want $9.99 in my approval? And you're like, but who are you? Who are you? Other than a man who once went in front of a bookshelf or something. Why are you? What is your purpose here, sir? Who are you? He makes fun of her face. Like, it's really strange. It's almost like, do you remember how awful when the internet first came out, they would have these awful things like, there was a site, it was like bum fights, and people would pay, I think, if I remember correctly, they would pay like homeless people to fight them or get in fights with each other. And I feel like that's what they're doing to Single White Squirrel. He's bum fighting her. He's like, oh, you're broke and desperate. Here, do this. And lonely. Here. It's weird. It's really weird. Very weird. He's bum fighting her for sure. Yeah, I think he just loves Atharella. I think he just loves the drama. There's something really like sick in this dude that he gets off on this. So he just jumps around wherever people will think he's cool, because he probably, you know, struggles in the social aspects of real life. So, you know, some people enjoy surrounding themselves with people they feel are less than them, makes them feel good. So he strikes me as that kind of person who he likes to be around, people who don't have as much maybe, or aren't as smart. I don't even know if this dude's smart, but he can't be any dumber than the squirrel, you know. I don't even know the story with this stuff. I see a lot of things running around about something about like pimp juice or something, but that seems to be a little too inside baseball for me. People talk about trafficking. I don't know. That's like too much. I don't need to know all that. But apparently that is true. Someone named with that name is out of the institution of prison or something. I'm 52 and in no way in hell would I ever act like these women, right? So weird. He is probably a retired. He's like retired from the Springer show or something. It would be something less successful. He's probably like someone who wanted to be a producer on Cheaters. And they wouldn't hire him. Something's going on there. Be interesting. I don't know who he is. I don't give enough of a care to find out. But if you see him in your chats, boot him. booed him. Because deep down, he knows he's an annoying little twerp around. Exactly. Because when you can't associate and you can't hold it together with people that are on your level, you have to go lower level. Now, if he was trying to garner a genuine relationship, maybe help this squirrel out somehow, be a good influence on her, but the fact that he is leading her and paying to lead her down a road, because she's like, my husband, Clark Kent told me to do this, and I'm going to do it only because Clark made me do it. And they always say that. They're like, Clark made me do it. Clark wanted me to do it. It's Clark's idea. It's like, you're 53. You're 53. Okay? I mean, how can Clark make you do anything? But that's like how emotionally immature these people are. It's crazy. It's Nana, her knee, and she's got arthritis in it. It's feeling better. She got a cortisone shot, and they think it's just that, she was gardening just too long. Nana was just on her knees way too long. Okay. He was the pimp. Oh, no. Oh, who's Jester? See, I just got introduced to the squirrel. Like once she started showing up on JY's channel, that's when she became on my radar. Other than that, it's like, I'm not watching those bottom feeders. Like there's a whole bottom feeders of YouTube that I found that, okay, yes, I did hit the subscribe or whatever you hit on Reddit, the follow. But that stuff, I'm like, that's an episode of Cheaters, Springer, Cops, all in one. Live PD, it's just all together in one. Ricky Lake back in the day. And they just get online and they get on their channels and they're like, F you, bitch. I run YouTube. Oh, you think you run YouTube? Well, I run YouTubes. And you're like, huh? And everyone's vaping. It's just really weird. Really weird. Let's see. I have never touched a button to watch them. Yeah. Ugh, don't do it. He just wants to use her channel. Yes, exactly. Papa must be upset with Nana. Gross. Not Nana on her knees. That's what she said. She said, I spent a lot of time on my knees. That's what she said. And I was like, huh? She goes, gardening. Snapped. Yep. It's the public, it's perfect. John's Brownfang. It's the public access version of that. It really is. It really, really is. Oh my God. Wrong body part. Hell at our age, it all hurts. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Athrell is saying status active community supervision. Jester is squirrel. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me reread your thing. So, but he was also Jester's boyfriend. Ugh. Her boyfriend was a trafficker? Oh my God. Is this the stuff that she says Amber reads or somebody reads online? Again, there's only so much time in a day, and I got to keep it on when it gets so like, they all have so many court cases that I can't keep up. Like I don't have any court cases to read. So they have a lot. I mean, then they were going after Amber's son or something. And I'm like, huh? And they said he did something that she said he didn't do. And then she asked Cheryl about it. And Cheryl was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who a squirrel is. I don't even like squirrels. Oh my God. Sun City is the active. I know about Sun City, Renee, in AZ, and has the highest STI rate of any city. And they are, 55 plus is slutty. Dudes and women in the 55 plus communities are getting it on. No slut shame, okay? Get it on. But just use, oh no, don't call the manager. I thought you were going to call FedEx. You got to call FedEx. I love it when you call FedEx. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh, what happened? What did someone say happened with Muzz? Someone was mad at Siwa. She was supposed to like take up for Muzz. Who's talking right now? Star, maybe? When they put up all the comments, I can't see people's names. The audacity of all of them to think we'd watch them over the depth. I know. Hello. Jeez. Crusty Drawers is here. Oh, this is Muzz talking. Saying, is it worth it? But what happened? Was it Muzz that Siwa was supposed to answer for? I didn't know what they were talking about. Siwa said they've been trying to get this ever since I talked about it in front of 200 people. They were posting the deceased young man's name and Siwa's son's name. And she said, John, it's your fault. If it wasn't for your piece of shit channel, which is the truth. Which is the truth. Generator needs a new mic. Someone get Generator a mic. John is canceled. Jules, oh, Jade says, Jules, you're disgusting for laughing at the situation and loving the fact that you're hurting Siwa. Is she laughing? Ew. Everyone just stop watching her. Ew. 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 Thank you, Rabbit and Cheryl, for, oh, Rabbit offered support? Get Rabbit. I told you, get Rabbit on the receipts for the dog breeding shower. Get Rabbit on those receipts. Make sure it goes to the kill rescue that they saved money for, allegedly. Oh, my goodness. She's hurt. She is hurt. Okay. Mermaid said, it's been so nice watching the Depp train wreck, especially since this is a replay from a year ago with slightly new players in the JY. Yeah, and we'll see this week. I mean, when we'll get a verdict for that. I got to do a Judge Joleen still. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. John's Brownfinger, the Cottage Boys need a trailer on the outskirts of the villages. Rabbit versus squirrels. If Rabbit comes for squirrels, I mean, Rabbit could find out a lot on squirrels. I mean, rabbits are stronger than squirrels, you know, I think. They're bigger. Are they smarter? Yeah. Well, in this case, for sure. Oh, no. Oh, now Sailor Moon has to contact her son and warn him that complete strangers are going to be possibly contacting him and attacking the family. That's so horrible. And what was the deal with the stupid dog shower? And some lady was like, somebody contacted my sister-in-law. Well, do we got receipts on that? How do we even know that's true? Like, you guys always say that. Somebody contacted my sister. Well, who? Did you? Was it you? Was it the sock account? Was it Maria? Because Maria seems to have all the accounts. She probably did it. She probably is like, give me your money, bitch. You know, like, I don't know. How do we know? I don't believe anything these people say anymore because they've proven themselves to not be truthful. So how do we even know? That's like always how they like divert away any attention from their bad behavior or stuff that they're getting called out on is they go, somebody contacted my blind teacher from 1972 who's got a dog who only has 3 legs. Who would do that? Make it make sense. This is crazy. And you're like, what? Why are you, huh? What is going on? Oh my God. Let me bounce. It's not my business what others think of me. I feel like I invaded the space. Oh, well, you're welcome. I don't know anything about what you're talking about, Crusty Drawers, but you're welcome here. I don't know anything about anything. Squirrel Girl will spend all day tomorrow streaming her commentary on this live. Oh my God. Gross. Gross. Muzz reached out to confirm the death of someone in the anti-caging community who had recently come into the 90s. Oh, okay. Why? We all have to unplug a little bit. We got to laugh again and we got to unplug. We got to laugh and unplug because, okay. Oh, Tilly just had a little sneeze. Bless you, Tilly. Yeah, somebody contacted my brother's, sister's, cousin's, uncle's, former's roommate. And you're like, what? They just say this stuff. And now Squirrel Girl and the nurse and them are all saying these crazy things where you're like, someone, what? And who? And huh? And huh? And what? And am I supposed to feel bad? And how do I know it's true? And right now you have the squirrel weaponizing that Christy lady who's like saying online, I'm not well. And the squirrel's got her up. It's like, quit dropping the link. If people say they're not well, then tell them to get well, wish them well. And if you're her friend, which you're not, see what you can do to help. But don't put her on YouTube, you dumbass. Oh my goodness. Oh, Krusty George, I saw you on Siwa's channel. I'm a little behind, but I see you. Krusty George, I think, is the one that I always say tends to give like sound advice. Yeah. Yeah, I always feel like Krusty George gives like good advice whenever you're on Sailor Moon's channel. So hopefully no one was mean to you because we're not mean over here. We just like to laugh. Good night, Genevra. Good night. Send me a pizza. Thank you. This is crazy. Oh, and then we're back on the KM paid her back her money. Jen Billy goes, Anne, you're sick. You're a sick old woman. Old woman, take a look at your life. It's really sad. Oh my goodness. Everybody needs to get a job. A job. I got 2. You can't get 1. I mean, come on. Make some bracelets. Heal your hearts. I'm telling you, it's so therapeutic sitting here with this stretch magic and just doing it. Yes, I'm going to do a Judge Joleen. I'll probably do a Judge Joleen tomorrow night. So, yeah. I fell into so many Reddit holes about, because for me and Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff, I'm team no one. I'm team no one for most things, especially now as I get older because there's so many sides to so many stories. But I fell into a couple Reddit pages. Like obviously you have the Johnny Depp, like Justice for Johnny Depp people. Then you have like the Depp delusion. And then those are like the people who are like showing you maybe you're being fed propaganda. And I'm like, oh, maybe I am, because I like to be a critical thinker and look at all sides. And then I'm thinking, I struggle with, wanting to make people laugh, but also not minimize something. I don't know. There's just like, sometimes I just overthink things. But yeah, I'm still going to do it. Let's see. Mermaid said the woman that passed was well known for many, many lies. Oh, however, it didn't justify contacting the funeral home family members. Oh yeah. I just wouldn't outside of this. Jolene, what do you see the U.S. like in 25 years? Do I see the? I don't know. What? It's going to be gone because I'm drinking all the plastic water. And my husband says I'm killing everything. And I feel so bad. But I do have a reusable. I do have a reusable. It's just sometimes I have to have my Essentia sometimes. What's the drama in LawTube? Well, I know that there's a lot of people getting called out on because that's why I like the Emily D. Bakers. I do like Legal Bites and stuff. I feel like the women are a little more, not all of them, but some of them are a little less like. Some of these law guys go a little like they're. It turns I don't ever want to be a part of something that's like you see like burn the witch and you're like you know, you don't want it to turn into hashtag men too, you know, and you're like, oh, yeah, we know. Like, what are you talking about? So it just I like Emily D. Baker and Legal Bites because I feel like both those women just talk about like the facts of the case. Obviously, they have their own opinions and they have their opinions based on the law of how each, you know, lawyer stuff doing, but I don't hear them saying really defamatory things about Amber Heard. And no matter what you think about her, it's like it's not going to help any to be like, look, you know, because there's problematic parts of Johnny Depp too. You know what I mean? Like they're acting like he's a saint. He's not a saint. So earrings. Oh, I wish I was better at making earrings. Okay, let's save the turtles. LawTube is popping off. Has me shook it. I mean, what is going on, guys? I need to know about this. I need to know about this. Legal. What happened? What happened, Anne? Oh my God, I need to know about this. Because listen, I'm all like, yeah, Amber Heard stories. You're like, what's going on? There's a lot of weird things happening. But both of these people were extremely toxic in their relationship. And then there's people online, they're like, if you're both people are toxic, you're problematic. It's like, but they both were toxic. Heidi's former mod Addie, now mods for Law Tube channel that falsely struck Emily. Ugh, assholes. Don't strike Emily D. Baker. Joleen, you need to join Shannon Van and her cup obsession. I do have a coffee cup obsession and is now on panel. I saw that, but that lady was trying to say that she's like a producer for Law and Crime, and she kind of like founded something or other. That lady looked, Busy said that lady looked drunk. I just think that lady, what is going on with you, lady? Why would you even go live with him? You don't even do a little bit of research. If I'm going to go live with someone, I'm probably going to know a little bit about them. Again, just look at him. If he asked me, hey, do you want to come on my live? And I didn't know him, I'd be like, no, because you look like crack. I can't do it. I can't do it. I forgot her title, but she works for them. Yeah. She said she was a stay-at-home mom because I watched a little bit of the video just to be like, what's going on? And he's the worst interviewer. And then he had that holistic and she kept interrupting. So I couldn't even get the answer. Holistic's like, I bet that's hard, huh? It's like, yes, holistic, it's hard. It's also hard having you up here on panel. Can you drop, please? You're ruining my take on Canadians, okay? So she said she was a stay-at-home mom. Her husband bought her a computer. She started getting in like these trial and court communities. And then they amassed quite a big following. They decided to take it to maybe like the tubes or a Facebook group. And then some guy found them and they kind of brought her into Law and Crime or something. I've always thought it was weird that Addie's in John's chat, right? Something must be going on there. I don't know. DUI guy said something. DUI guy something with his reaction to TMZ guy Elaine. What? DUI guy something with his reaction to TMZ guy Elaine Byrne. They wouldn't let him on their live because of his conduct in court. Okay, yes. Wild. Even the upper crust have drama. Yeah. Something happened. Like Elaine said something to DUI. I was watching DUI guy one night and he was like eating and talking about being in court. And I think Elaine said something to him along the lines of like, you having fun? But she didn't say it like that. But it's kind of like, maybe this won't last forever. I'm loosely paraphrasing. And then he had like a line holder. I don't know. What? 200K. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Legally, Leah. Leah, you got to start your law tube. I'll come on with you if you need any comedic relief, even though you're hilarious. So, listen, anyone that's friends with Heidi White or Heidi Black is sus to me. Highly sus. Sus, sus, sus. Sus. And then if they know each other and they're friends in real life, weren't they both on the live where Brooke called Perry a burnt turtle? Where Brooke was being racist? Was that the lady who was on with her? Well, allegedly they know each other in real life. If that's the case, why would you go live with JY? Isn't Heidi your real life friend? That's what I don't understand. If anybody was talking shit on Busy, I wouldn't go live with them. If anyone was talking shit with Sarah and Entertainment, I wouldn't go live with them. Miranda, honestly, I wouldn't go live with them. I just don't understand that. If that's my real life friend, and all three of those people, even though Miranda's the only one I've never met in real life, but I consider her like my real life friend, talking shit on Ina, I wouldn't go live. Like, no. I don't get it. Thanks, Leah. Oh my God, Umbrella Guy. Holy shit. He's got a backup channel too. I like all the log tubes, but Legal Bite sent him a DM saying she couldn't take him on panel. DUI guy. Ooh. It was bound to happen. They were being very supportive of one another, but there's always one that's got to ruin it. And listen, if I had to pick, I would say it would probably be DUI guy who's going to ruin it. just going on the cover of the book, which you're not supposed to do. But I would say that. Oh my gosh. Hi, Chivy. Start now. Jump on the Deb train. I'm certain he'd happily support anyone but AH. Oh my gosh. Damn. Tug, or as Elaine says, the Umbrella Man. That was so funny. That was so funny. He heads her Twitters. He's the head Johnny Depp Twitters. It's like, what? No, he just is like a Justice for Johnny Depp, content creator, but he doesn't run any Twitters for him. Yeah, that Law and Lumber guy seems pretty cool, but I don't know a lot about him. But he showed that the way she said the bed is broken isn't true, because he does Law and Lumber. Oh my God, Leah, get it. Hook it up. Law and Lumber, sexy. Leah and Lumber. That would be a cute channel. Leah and Lumber in Love. That's your new channel name. So is he married? Get on it. Get on it. The Umbrella Guy is Tug. Yep. That's Tug. I watched a couple of his things. FarmersOnly.com. Lumber. FarmersOnly.com. Oh my gosh. Leah and Lumber. I mean, Leah and Lumber equals love. Then you can have your own reality show. Leah and Lumber in Love. I will plan it all for you. I'll be your manager and agent. It'll be great. All right. I'm getting a little sleepy, but you guys have been so fun to hang out with. This is as far as I got with addressing my envelopes and sending them out. I put my J. Lunzer. Didn't even put my return address, which is my P.O. box. Didn't put anyone else's address. I took out all my bracelets, which is a start. And then I just would rather talk to you guys. So I thought I could multitask. I wasn't able to. I did tie a knot on another piece to start beading. I'll show you guys my little bead thing that I have. So I have quite a few. So here are all my beading containers. And as soon as I send all these out and finally get them sent out, I'll have to start making more. And like I said, I'm going to have Nana here, even though Nana's so I definitely have my little rock, little gemstone bead chips. These are fun. And everyone that I add one of these little rock or bead chips to, I call They're the Wallies because that's my grandpa, and he was in the Rock and Mineral Club, and he used to always be like, he called himself a rock hound. That's Nana's dad, and he would be like, Jolene, when I moved to Arizona, he's like, I know how you can make friends. And I was like, how, Grandpa? And he goes, you got to join the Rock and Mineral Club. And I'm like 26 at the time, so I'm not joining a Rock and Mineral Club. I'm instead being an alcoholic. So yeah. So now, he passed in 2007, but he always collected rocks and agates and gemstones and stuff like that. So now every one that I create that has any of those on them, it's a Wally. It's a Wally design. And then these are more of my, what is that? It's like a hair in there. These are just random. These are probably some are my favorites. Some I don't care for. These ones I didn't care for because I thought they were going to be more glass, and I don't really love the plastic ones that much. But it was in like a Halloween pack I wanted at one time. These ones are some of my faves that I geek out for because they're all like good, high quality. I feel like you got your plethora of colored skulls. You got your little wood beaties. We got lemons. We got glass beads, just really beautiful. Different colors of glass beads, different colors of peace signs, different colors of butterflies, different colors of stars. And I just love grabbing stuff and mixing and matching. We got clear, we got pink, we got different sizes. We got tassels for days. We got even little cats. How cute are these little charms? I love little charms. Also, one thing I was disappointed, I got these little like mermaid type shells, but they spin too much on the bracelet, so I don't like that. But look at this. This is the skull. This is like a Kourtney Kardashian, Travis Barker. Thank God they're bringing skulls back because I was like loving skulls. And, skulls really haven't been kicking it like they were circa, 2010, 2009, 2011. But now that they're married in a skull, then I think they're coming back, guys. I mean, I've always liked skulls. I think they're cool. Dia de los Muertos and all that fun stuff. We're going to have some more fun ones. And then I try to use up all of them, and then I go buy new ones. So, and I got little butterflies. Butterfly, baby, I still have my doubts about you, cause I can't find nothing bad about you. And butterfly, you mess me up, you make my heart double beat. And butterfly, I don't know how it is you got inside of me, but you in there now. Oh, you in there now, you in there now. You made me yours with your lovely cures. Look at these beautiful glass. If you can name that artist, I'll give you a free bracelet. Butterfly, baby, I still have my doubts about you. And butterfly, cause I can't find nothing bad about you. And butterfly, you mess me up, you make my heart double beat. And butterfly, I don't know how it is you got inside of me, but you're in there now. Oh, you're in there now, you're in there now. You made me yours with your lovely cures. Hopefully I'm getting all the lyrics right. But if you can name that musical artist who sings that song, I will send you a bracelet, hopefully with some butterflies on it. So before I log off, if someone gets it, I'll send it. So I think this is all I'm rocking with. This is considered to me low on beads. Low on beads. And then I have these drawers back here that I keep just like tons of stretchy stretches. Well, this one's empty. I guess I don't need that one. But I do like this Stretch Magic jewelry. It's so easy to make. I like the clear. I like the glitter. And when I use like black beads, I like the black. Oh, I forgot I had these little guys. Oh, I have little dinosaurs. Cute. I don't think, I think that's all. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay. Crazy Town. Not Crazy Town. Not Crazy Town. I guess we'll see if someone gets it the first person to get it in the chat after the video posts. Then Got more beads than Venus and Serena. Butterflies are pretty. Yes. Okay. So thanks you guys. We're getting the watch hours up over here. It's not Piper, but if you replay it and you end up getting the song, put it in the comments. If you guys can comment after the video post, just whatever you want. Your thoughts on anything we talked about tonight, that would help. Help. Public comments. No, not public. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me get my watch hours up. I appreciate it. You talk will come. I love you guys. Shout out. Etherella, did I make you a mod yet? I'm going to do that real quick. Because I'm just kind of doing this as I go. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Add moderator. Okay. I think Etherella is trying to be, I got to make Nancy, right? I'm trying to get all my moderators who I already have. We entered Renee into the Joleen Vlogs moderator group. So there you go. All right, you guys, take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Long Minnesota goodbye. I don't even have an outro, so I'll just have to say good night and enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye, guys.